Hello friends, welcome to our channel Tech Diffusion. So today we talk about that C++ Advanced Programming series part 2. Part 2 we will discuss about that client server network programming with complete C++ program. As we previously we discussed, so just I am replaying that part first, then we will go with the program. Okay. So the previously we discussed about that thing like how to connect with the sockets and what are the socket programming, what is that client, what is that server, and what are the methods we will use in the server. So today I will explain you how we will do that and with the C++ complete program project, okay, with the Visual Studio. So these are the methods as I told you: sockets, connect, socket connect, send, receive, socket bind, listen, accept. I will show you all the methods and how we will connect with all these things. So not taking that much time. So we will start that part. Okay, so let me start that part. Okay, so this is very simple C++ program. Okay, let me explain you one by one. As I told you, for that Windows programming, we have a this header file, we have all the methods related to sockets, okay, whichever method we discuss. Okay, so first of all let me come to that. So I told you that header file which we use winsock2.h. okay, so let me start that. This is a very simple constructor which is the C++ part 1, C++ normal series part. So I will create that part as I continuously doing this part as well as, so I will do that. So for that, like I told you, like socket creating. Okay, so let me explain how we will create that socket. Okay, so this is one socket. Okay, we are creating the socket. We need to pass that family, socket type, and protocol. Family means like it's denote like what kind of IP we can use. Okay, so let me go to that AI family pointer as well as AI family. See, it is unspecified. In the Windows we need to specified as a 0 like that, and sock stream defined as a like our TCP socket, and AI protocol defines that this is the TCP connection we are using. Okay, so this is the thing this is the way we are creating the socket in the Windows programming. Okay, okay, after that, if the socket is create or if not create, then we will print that socket failed to create. Okay, then we need to connect, right? So we need to and connect, then we need to pass that socket and to the family where we are trying to connect. Okay, so let me go to that place as well as, see, this is this structure, and see, this is the way we can go. That is already defined as part of the socket structure. Okay, so that is internal method. And that address length as well as means whenever we creating a socket, we need to pass the length of the socket value. Okay, means how many length, means length it denotes the size of the socket. Okay, if the socket creating failed, then it will print a message. If no, then no longer needs to address info, then we need to get the socket. Okay, if that like we print that invalid socket, and like that we are creating the socket, set the mode, and after that we are creating the socket. Then we are creating the like passing the connect socket and the TCP mode and these other values which is we can negligible presently. Okay, and once we connect, then we need to send the receive message. Okay, okay, for that let me explain you how we will connect. Presently we are doing this locally. Okay, this is my local IP address. Everyone have a same address. So presently I'm using this one. Okay, so not to worry about that because this is the client network we are calling in our method. Okay, as I told you. So this is the way we are creating the socket in the client side. Now let me go to that. Even we can so see that things like send message to sender to the server. Okay, and according to that we can receive the response. Okay, these are the things like once I connect, okay, in the method means to server, it will receive like message like that. Client received action event packet from the server, like this way I will show you that thing. Okay, and then according to that we will put in the that action. Okay, so this is the way I will show you the client. In the same way, the server we have is the same as I told you. In the server we have bind, we have, but for the server we don't need to provide that IP because server can run on that IP. Okay, null, we can do that thing. Okay, so this is the socket same way, and this is the connection the way. Then we can pass the bind I told you, and we need to listen as I told you in the PPT. If you can see that socket bind listen accept then receive and send. Okay, so same way as I told you, bind listen for the server end. Okay, then once we connect, then we need to accept the client request, and according to that we need to send the response, like what are the received. Okay, according to we need to send the message as well as. Okay, so this is the way, and the same way I write it down the send message and receive message for that. Okay, and the same way the server game I write it these things. Okay, this is the basic way we are doing this sending the packet actually. Okay, so for let me tell you one more thing. This client server programming, I create a single program, means from the client as well as and the server as well as run in the same same environment GUI. That is not a GUI, that is a black screen, means it's a console application. Okay, so it will run in the same. I will upload this code as well as, okay, in that. So you can see that first we will run server, and according to that a thread will begin. Thread, I will come to the next part, the thread, and after that it will run as a infinite loop, and according to that it will respond. Okay, so actually the infinite loop we can do in our way as well as. Okay, so this is the way, and for that run I use the Visual Studio. Okay, you can use your own GUI whatever you, if you have, but it's better to use that Visual Studio. If you want to install, how to install, that is very simple. You need to download that Visual Studio, our free edition, which is community edition, and then just click Visual Studio console application, Windows application checkbox, and then install that thing. It's almost 2.5 GB. It's a size of that. Once you complete the download, then it will show you like this. Okay, so and after that you need to create the object project. How? Just new, click on new and then project. Once you project, then you need to select the console application. As I already created, then you need to just click the console application. Once you click, then you can paste that code and you can run. Okay, so let me run this application. So for that, like I already told you, I already set that environment, and according to that, see, let me stop and show you that thing. Like client 0 means only the one client is connected to server. Server received that initial packet from the client, and after that it's continuously sending the action according to that. How he will send, as I show you that message as well as over there. Wait, let me show you this as well as. See, this is the message from the client, which is I show you in the GUI, like client received the action event packet from the server, and the same message we can see the server game. See, the server received action packet event from client. Okay, so this is the way we are doing, like that. This is the initial connection, which is I even show you that thing, like server receive initial packet from the client. So same way, once we initialize the connection, after then we need to take action. So we are printing that thing, and I show you like this way. So you can do your own way. This program means you can do whatever your requirement according that you can do that. modify this program. Okay, so I will upload this file as well as in my this video, and so you can download easily, and it's a very helpful for you. You can do that, practice your program. So I even show you that thing how it is run and what are the methods what we are doing. Even in the first program, first series of the part, I explain every method, what are the method they're doing, like what are the method use of the bind, what are the method we are using for the listen. Okay, and if you have a Linux machine, then you can do one thing. Okay, so let me explain you that for the Linux has a similar kind of functionality, just a single change, like that we are using for the Windows. We have a one method like a header file winsock2.h. Okay, but in a Linux machine we have a different, so you can use that like Linux C socket C++, you can write like that. Okay, so once you write that, you will get the first link of, I for my understanding, you will get that first link for gigs for gig. You can choose this one. Okay, so once you choose this one, then it will open that gigs for gig website. From that, what you need to do, the same program they already provide for the Linux machine, simple program, that is also very simple one. Like in that we need to decide that what are the IP we need to provide, same socket connection and the connection type same way, and then same way we can, like this is the bind, this is the server program. Okay, like bind, listen, then accept connection, and then we can send that, right? So similar for the client we have same, as I told you that we need to bind that IP address for that client. So same way you can do that way, and it will return you like that output like this. And that to the run the program, you can do that like this. Okay, so if you are a Linux user, then you can also use the same way. And if you need help on that, like how to do the Linux program, I will show that thing, but as I need to configure that Linux machine in my laptop. Okay, VM machine, so I can do that. But if you require, then comment that, so I will do for you. Okay, so if you think my video is good and helpful for you, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. Guys, it is very helpful for me. Please like, share and subscribe my video. Thanks for watching, clients.